Hello, everybody. We kind of got an emergency live stream here. I'm going to do a quick update stream on Category 5 Hurricane Beryl. Yes, you heard me right. Category 5 Hurricane Beryl. It's been a Category 5 since about last night and is still strengthening as of early this morning. Let me do something real quick so I can. There we go. All right, so update stream on Category 5 Hurricane Beryl. Welcome in, Gooseman. So Category 5 Hurricane Beryl is currently located, let me go out here, currently located just south of the Dominican Republic here. So that is where Hurricane Beryl is currently at right now. What's up, Davis? So you can see how big its wind field is. It's a fairly small hurricane, but the thing is, you're probably feeling effects out here in Puerto Rico, areas over there, British Virgin Islands, maybe over here in the Dominican Republic as well, because you're probably feeling these outer bands from this hurricane here. Let me just do something real quick here. If you're just now joining, go ahead and share the stream and get the word out to more people. Oh gosh. Turn off Hurricane Hunters real quick. But we do have a Hurricane Hunter out here already in the eye of Hurricane Beryl here. So let's see what the winds they're getting. So we're getting 109 knots. We're getting 95 knots. 139 knots. Wow. 103, 112. So they're currently right now in the northwestern part of the eye wall here. So they are getting winds of 120 knots. 137, wow, 139. So the northwest part of the eye wall is actually strengthening. A lot of people have thought, maybe the northwest side of the eye wall is, weakening, but no, that is not at all what's happening here. It is strengthening, actually, I think, currently. Let me do something here real quick. Yeah, Beryl is. Nobody thought this was going to happen. Not even me, not even, Davis or Mr. Storm. This has just been unreal. Like, nobody thought that this was going to happen at all. Nobody. So let's get back to the stream here. So they are currently flying through the northwest part of the eye wall here, and they're, recording our data here. So we're still getting, 100 knots here, 110, 126. So that would amount to about 160 mile per hour winds or so. So yeah, this is still Category 5 hurricane strength as of right now. Even outside of the eye wall, we're still getting 108 knots, which is unreal. So that's probably somewhere around 130, 120 mile per hour winds. So yeah, absolutely unreal. So they're out there, recording data from this hurricane here. We're going to go ahead and turn them off for right now, though, and we're going to talk about the path of this hurricane. So it is currently projected to weaken, but you don't even think the NWS with thought this would happen, like it was less than a 10% chance of happening, and it happened. Still Cat 5. Yeah, it is still a Cat 5 hurricane. Actually strengthened last night. Oh, well. So our new update at 10 a.m. says it's still, a hurricane of 160 mile per hour winds and 200 mile per hour gusts. It was 165 a little bit ago, but it is still a Category 5 hurricane. I cannot believe this. So, Category 5 hurricane here. Hurricane Beryl, 160 mile per hour winds, 200 miles per hour gusts. It's moving west-northwest, 938 millibars. I'm going to go ahead and change the winds on our thing here because it is now 160 mile per hour winds. Still Cat 5. Still Cat 5. Wow. Yeah, so it's moving west-northwest. So this would take it on a path right towards Jamaica. So we had a lot of Jamaican people out there in Davis' stream last night while I was helping them. They're probably more worried right now. It probably had 175-mile-per-hour gusts. I don't know if it had 175 plus mile per hour winds. On Davis's stream last night, I did look at the wind speeds from the hurricane hunters, and they did find 174-mile-per-hour winds in the eastern eye wall. So that could have been gusts. We don't really know. So yeah, so this it is projected to weaken. So at maybe 7 p.m. tonight, it looks like it could be of Category 4 strength at 155 miles per hour, 190 mile per hour gusts, moving west northwest. And then by the time next morning, 7 a.m., this could be already approaching Jamaica here of Category 4 strength. With winds of 140 miles per hour and 165 mile per hour gusts. So this is actually forecasted to weaken quite a bit here. But when it makes landfall in Jamaica, it will probably be of Cat 3 or Cat 4 strength. Still kind of far out to tell. This path could change, but for right now, it is forecasted to make landfall in Jamaica near the Maho Gardens, near Freetown, the Portland Cottage area. Any news about that tornado in Nebraska? I can go ahead and check real quick. It was observed last night, but yeah. So we'll keep an eye on that. So it is forecast to make landfall, as I said, in Jamaica at a Category 4, maybe Category 3. When it exits Jamaica around 7 p.m. tomorrow, it'll be of Cat 3 strength, 120 mile per hour winds and 150 mile per hour gusts. And then it's forecasted to go just south of the Cayman Islands. But Cayman Islands, you're not out of the gun yet. You're still in the cone of uncertainty, so you probably will get some effects from this storm, either some damage or some surge or something. But by 7 a.m. 2 days from now, this will be of Cat 2 strength, 105 mile per hour winds, 125 mile per hour gusts, moving just west. So when it makes landfall next, it will be near, the Punta Allen area. Punta Allen in the Yucatan area here. So this would be, yeah. And it will be making landfall of Cat 1 strength, I think, with winds of 75 miles per hour and 90 mile per hour gusts. So this will probably cause some damage out here on the 5th, right after July 4th, early morning time. So I will be live. It really depends on when I wake up. I probably will be live for landfall. I definitely will be live for landfall in Jamaica. But so anyways, that's what we have going on here today. Gonna go ahead and go back here real quick. So as of 10 a.m., 160 mile per hour winds, 200 mile per hour max gust. We still have a Category 5 hurricane, y'all, on our hands here. This is absolutely unreal. If you haven't already, go ahead and share the stream, please. Get this out to people who need it. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. Absolutely unreal. So, keep an eye on it. So right now, where the hurricane force winds are happening, they are happening in about a 63-mile wide radius, which is absolutely crazy. Yeah, it is a pretty decent stream. I set up, some more stream boards and stuff. Welcome in, Cyanimates. So I did set up some more stream stuff, so it looks better. It should. Hold on here. Let me change something. I always got to mess with this. There we go. There we go. Now we have a live replay of Category 5 Hurricane Beryl on the top left right there. So you can see what's happening there. You can see the winds and the current millibars of this hurricane. Also, the time. This is Central Time, so the amount of, so this would be Central Time. So it would be 12:56 on Eastern Time. So for anybody new joining, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I was helping Davis last stream. It was absolutely unreal. We had like almost 2,000 people. We didn't have 1,000 people in the stream at one point. We had like 100, but still unreal numbers. So that's what we have going on here. Please share the stream to people who need it so we can get this out to more people. We already have some effects from Beryl here, out here in Puerto Rico, near the San Juan area, of some trees that have fallen and affected power lines in the PR 187 sector Alamami area in Rio Grande County there. Emergency manager confirmed. So we are already feeling effects over here in Puerto Rico. Let's go ahead and switch their radar And wow, you can just see how large this storm is. You can see we already have some outer bands out here near Puerto Rico that will be moving, I think, to the west. Let's see here. Oh yeah, moving to the west. Like they're moving to the northwest. So these outer bands are going to be capable of producing very heavy rain, strong winds, and I'm not even kidding. Probably, maybe a few water spouts out here. So we'll just keep an eye on it. We're gonna go ahead and turn over to satellite imagery. See if we can see anything on it. Yeah, wow. Let me turn off cone. Let me turn off everything real quick so we can see what's going on with this hurricane here, man. Right now, man, I can't believe this hurricane, man. It is incredibly large. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, this storm is giant. You can see all the thunderstorm development we have on the eastern side of the eye wall here, popping around here. So this is an incredibly dangerous hurricane. You can see how strong the eye wall was earlier today. Like, you can see how clear the eye was. You can see all the thunderstorm development happening around the eye, which signifies strengthening in this hurricane here. But now you can see that the eye is more, cleared up. I mean, sorry, more condensed and congested with cloud cover. So I really think this should start weakening here soon. Thankfully, we really don't know though. They said that 5-10 hours ago, and it hasn't. So we'll just keep an eye on it. You can see all of the effects on Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic that's already happening. It's probably already raining in the Dominican Republic because these outer bands are moving in here. So we could have some damage actually happening out here in the Dominican Republic. I would just about bet. So that's what we have going on for that. It will slowly, yeah, it will slowly weaken, I think, from now on. It already is. I mean, it was 165 mile per hour earlier this morning, but now it's only 160 miles per hour as of 10 a.m. An absolutely dangerous hurricane here. Please share the stream for anybody new watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm trying my best to relay information out here to all these people that need it: Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, because these are the people currently being affected by this hurricane. Even if you were out here in Cuba or the Cancun area, go ahead and share people that information as well, so we can get this out to more people. Yeah, but wow, this storm is just giant. So it's probably somewhere around, God, dude, probably 500 miles more wide. I would have to look at new stuff like that, but wow, you can see how the eye is starting to get more cloud cover in there. So hopefully, this starts weakening. But you can see how the hurricane's winds are swirling in this pattern here. So big big uh, issue here for a lot of the people out here in the Jamaica area. I would even say over here in the Hermi area, I think that's what you say it, Les Cayes, something like that. If I'm saying something wrong, please let me know. So that's what we have going on for satellite. And you can see we're already feeling, outer bands like past Dominican Republic. You probably might see, some showers over in the Turks and Caicos from the outer bands of the storm, maybe. But wow. Go over, switch over to the radar here. Go over to the. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at everything right now. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on everything right now. So you can see the past track and intensity of this storm. So it started over here as a disturbance off Africa, as a genesis, and then it moved over into an invest. Then it finally became a tropical storm. Approximately. Let's see here. I can't. Oh God, I can't move. So probably about 700 miles to the south of St. Louis, and then it moved on, became a Cat 1 hurricane, and then it hit the Grenada area as a Cat 4 hurricane and caused significant damage there, as well as a few casualties. And it finally became Category 5 strength just north of La Asuncion in the Cumana area, Barcelona. I don't know how you say it there. So we'll just keep an eye on it. So you're feeling maybe tropical storm force winds out here in these outer bands. We're already seeing the outer bands here on the radar. So yeah, very dangerous storm here. We're going to go ahead and turn on the wind probabilities. The wind probabilities are just showing us where probably most of the hurricane force winds are happening. So in the green areas, they could be happening. And then definitely in the dark pink areas, purple areas is where all the strongest winds are happening. So as this moves on closer, areas near Kingston, Morant Bay, all these areas in Jamaica are going to get impacted by hurricane force winds most likely. It will cause some damage most likely, but this is absolutely unreal hurricane here. So that's what we have going on here. Let's go ahead and go over to the let's go and turn on our hurricane hunters. Let's see what we got going on here in Hurricane Beryl. They're currently, flying out of these outer bands here. In the outer bands, they're already getting 65 knots or so. So still strong winds out here. How long would the slime stream be? I don't know. I just kind of went live, just kind of as an update stream here. But I will be live for quite a bit today. So I'm also going to be live for the severe weather outbreak ongoing here in the plains. We'll go ahead and briefly cover that. So we have an enhanced risk for areas of northeast Kansas, a lot of north central Missouri, stretching over into central Iowa. All these areas. I will be live for this tonight. Seems like mostly. Let's see here. Seems like mostly a damaging wind threat, maybe a few tornadoes and some large hail. Yeah, I will do an urgent cover for Jamaica at some point. If you haven't already, please like the stream. Maybe share the stream out to other people who need it, especially if you know anybody out here in Jamaica, Dominican Republic. I doubt it, though. I don't know how long. But you can see they're definitely getting very strong winds out here. So I will be live for Jamaica when it hits Jamaica, and I'll also be live maybe when it hits Cancun. But I want to update you guys on some news about this hurricane. I'm going to switch over to satellite here. What is tomorrow? Oh, wait, isn't your birthday? Big hurricane. Happy early birthday. I honestly cannot believe this hurricane. This hurricane is just not stopping, man. And it's heading right towards, Jamaica. You'll be 18. Wow. If you haven't already, go check out my new video. I posted Guess the Tornado Rating video uh, with Davis and Mr. Storm. Seems like it's been doing pretty good. Senior year's over with, yeah. I'm just trying to find some news here, everybody. Stick around, I'm trying to find some news. Yeah, high school. So, as of, oh wow. So this hurricane has caused over 7 fatalities so far, which is higher than I thought. So this is a catastrophic, crazy hurricane. Um, what's up, Mr. Storm? Welcome in. Mr. Storm, if you want to give us a breakdown on Hurricane Beryl, you can go ahead and do that. But I just need to, I need everybody to know this. We had lots of thunderstorm development around the eye, which does signify strengthening in the hurricane. Right now, it doesn't look that crazy, but it was earlier. Earlier, it was really significant. You can see all these thunderstorms around. You know, this area. Mr. Storm, what's the area of this? Like, what is this called right here? I forgot. Yeah, we already have 7 fatalities, most likely from the Grenada area. Uh, so this hurricane will weaken. It looks like it is weakening to me. The eye wall looks way less, cleared up. It looks way more, congested. So there's a lot of cloud cover within the eye, which should help block off. Uh, oh God, should help block off strengthening for the storm. That's not. This is not the eye wall. I don't think it is. The eye wall is like this area right here. Yeah, but so we have currently over 7 fatalities, 5 people missing, and over $1 billion in damages. Let me go ahead and read this real quick. In Barbados, 1 death was reported. Roofs, trees, and electrical posts were damaged. Businesses and roads were flooded. Fishing boats were damaged. In Tobago, 9 trees fell and 9 structures were damaged. Power outages also occurred across the island. In Trinidad, power outages occurred mainly on the northern and eastern parts of the island. Flooding also occurred on the northern half of Trinidad. Electricite de France stated that 10,000 customers lost power in Martinique. In Fort-de-France, for flooding in the downtown reached knee depth. Wow. St. Vincent experienced winds of 140 miles per hour and rough seas. Structural damage, especially roof damage, was common across the nation, including at two schools and a church in Kingstown. In Union Island, over 90% of buildings were destroyed. 1 death was confirmed on the island. Caraco, along with neighboring Petite Martinique, had no electricity and limited communication, with extensive destruction of roofs and damage to buildings occurring. In the rest of the Grenada, 95% of customers were without power and telecommunications were damaged. One person died on the main island of Grenada when a house collapsed in St. George's. A total of 4 deaths have been confirmed across the nation. Initial reports estimated that the hurricane caused over $1 billion in economic losses. Puerto Rico experienced heavy rainfall and winds from Beryl. In Venezuela, 2 people were killed, 5 others missing, and over 6,000 houses were damaged. Wait, what? Venezuela? Oh, wow. Really? Oh, yeah, probably when I was over here. Yeah. Uh, so we have damages over here in Venezuela as well. Wow. So this is a hurricane that's affecting everywhere, really, it seems. So we really need to be careful. Could have some thunderstorm development on the east side of the storm here. I cannot believe this hurricane, man. For anybody just now joining, we are watching Category 5 Hurricane Beryl as it approaches areas near Jamaica. It'll still probably take a day before it reaches Jamaica, but it's getting really close to being to Jamaica. This is a dangerous storm here, everybody. Please be prepared for uh, a disastrous situation out here in Jamaica. Wow. I've been live for almost, let's see here. I have been live for almost 30 minutes already. I plan on being live for about an hour or so, just so I can, watch this hurricane, and then I only plan on this being like a little update stream, and then I'll be live for, the severe weather event later tonight. I only planned on making this kind of just an update stream, so I'll only push it to like 1 hour or so. Also, probably need to watch our Pacifics because we have a tropical development chance here, 2-day 30% and a 7-day 50% chance out here, just southwest of Guerrero and Acapulco. Which, if you don't know what Acapulco is, they got hit by a monstrous Category 5 hurricane last year that rapidly strengthened, Hurricane Otis. So that's what we have going on here now. Currently, Category 5 Hurricane Beryl just southwest of Puerto Rico now, causing mass destruction, it seems like, across all of the Antilles here. Mostly across Grenada, Barbados. Just kind of looking around all these areas here. Looks like we have some thunderstorms out here just west of Puerto Rico. That was the ones we were seeing on radar here. They're starting to pop up here on radar. I mean, satellite now. This is what everything looks like so far in the Atlantic right now. You can see, of course, Hurricane Beryl over here. And of course, we have, some more, thunderstorms over here to the east of Beryl here. This could be our low, or I mean, this could be our invest. Wow, I cannot believe this hurricane, man. This is just an unreal thing. Just go ahead and quickly look at our Hurricane Hunter missions out here. So right now they're flying out of the hurricane here. They're still recording winds of 60 knots up to 70 knots in some areas here. Trying to see what's the most millibars they've gotten. Nine hundred 968, 957, 949, 938, 937. So maybe 937 millibars out here. Still a dangerous storm out here. Be a quick moment here. For anybody new tuning in, we're looking at Hurricane Beryl out here. She is living up to an enormous name right now. We expected her to actually weaken, but she is not weakening at all. And she is actually just becoming a beast of a storm here. Hold on, let me disable satellite and go back to looking at these storms here. Sorry, looking at this hurricane. So as of 10 a.m., this storm was producing 160 mile per hour winds, 200 mile per hour maximum gusts, and 938 millibars. So this storm is also moving west northwest. And it should hit Jamaica around, sometime tomorrow, maybe at maybe early in the morning, maybe in the afternoon, probably. It's probably when that will happen. I honestly still can't believe this hurricane. We have some outer band thunderstorms out here near Puerto Rico, probably containing some strong winds out here. As I said, I plan on only making this a 1 hour stream or near 1 hour, maybe a little bit shorter. Just because I was planning on just making this an update stream. Unless people want me to stay live, then I'll stay live if I absolutely need to. So as I was saying, over 7 deaths over here, confirmed by the hurricane here, and it also has caused over $1 billion in damages. So this storm is already causing. The storm's already $1 billion disaster, which is unreal. You don't see that often with hurricanes. You only see them with catastrophic damaging hurricanes, and that's what we're seeing here from Category 5 Hurricane Beryl. It's been a Category 5 since yesterday. So it's been a Category 5 for quite a bit, actually. If anybody has any news in the chat, please go ahead and drop it. Or if you have any questions, I'm free to answer them. Already feeling the effects out here in Venezuela as well. There were some deaths and some landslides reported. Unreal. An absolutely crazy storm, everybody. I think I'll add stream in a little bit. Just because I planned on making this an update stream. I don't plan on being live for any longer, really. There's no point. But yeah, so that's what we have going on here with Hurricane Beryl. Right now, it's Category 5 hurricanes. It's right just southeast of the Dominican Republic here, moving west-northwest with 938 millibars, 160 mile per hour winds, and 200 mile per hour gusts. It was 165 mile per hour winds and 205 mile per hour gusts, if I'm correct. Let's go ahead and quickly check our cone of certainty. So cone of uncertainty. So Jamaica looks like it could take a direct hit near the let's see here, Moho Gardens and Freetown, Rocky Point area here. Then it'll move on and make landfall in Alligator Pond. Then it'll move off the coast here. It probably will hit Jamaica at maybe Cat 3 strength, maybe Cat 2. I highly doubt it's going to make landfall at Cat 4, but it could. Anyways, it's still going to be a devastating situation out here in Jamaica. I would be prepared. I would start preparing right now. Maybe, hopefully, you've already prepared since yesterday for this big old hurricane that's coming. But it's going to hit Jamaica hard. It looks like it'll make a direct hit in Jamaica. Clip the southern part of the island there. And then it'll move on south of the Cayman Islands and hit the area near Tulum and Punta Allen here in Quintana Roo. The Mexican Caribbean Biosphere Reserve. Gonna quickly turn on our hurricane hunters real quick here so we can figure out where they are at right now. So they are flying out of the hurricane. They were getting 146 knots. What? Hold on here. 146 knots as of 11:28. So that was about an hour ago, I think. So 146 knots. Wow, which is around maybe which is 168 miles per hour. Wow. So yeah, still Cat 5 strength out here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end stream here. Sorry for the very short stream. I was just planning on making this a update stream. So thank everybody for joining in. Whoever did, it's been it's been a good stream. I was just planning on making this an update stream. But if this does anything crazy, I do plan on making a maybe another quick update stream or so right before I do the severe weather coverage. But anyway, thank you everybody for joining. Go ahead and like and subscribe. But yeah, see ya.